Hello guys, this is Rich Muligaspi Bantilan and I hope you guys are having a good day as we talk about my perfect marriage life. Being a Beden student, we learn a lot about theology and what God envisions for us as Christians, as Beden students to live by and to practice in our day-to-day lives. One of which is being able to visualize what our future marriages would look like. As someone who come from a very humble background with I would say I had a pretty much idea of what I wanted my marriage to look like, and now studying and with all of the plans, dreams and goals that I want to live on and achieve in life, I don't even know if I want to get married, but there is this idea that's in my head about starting a family and hopefully passing on my knowledge to my children. Being an active student leader in my community, I always talk about sustainability and how you can achieve sustainable leadership by preying on the ripple effect, on passing on your wisdom and being able to pay things forward for your next generation. For me, there's no better way to do that than to start your own family with your own flesh and blood. But that does not necessarily mean that it needs to be your own flesh and blood. I work a lot with orphans in the Italian orphanage that we adopted, and I can see myself adopting children as well, providing a good parent figure for them that was not given to them by chance or by circumstances. What the perfect marriage would look like for me is just a perfect acceptance of imperfections. I remember our professor once asked us to compare marriage to a chopstick, and at first I was a bit hesitant because I find it a bit silly comparing marriage to a super minute thing such as chopsticks that you use for eating. But thinking about it further, it really got me thinking what this perfect marriage would look like. So if you look at the chopstick, diba, it's like this, dalawa siya. Like it's two sticks that is bound together at the top. So at first I envisioned, maybe God's the one that's binding them at the top, kaya siya chopstick, like they're pieced together by God. Pero further thinking about it, I also realized na if they continue to be stuck together, like held on to each other, bounded by these bonds that bind them, they will not be able to serve their purpose. So you would have to split them up, but not necessarily that you split them up that they would be separated. No, you're just allowing both of the sticks to work together so that they can serve their purpose. That for me is what a perfect marriage would look like. Two great individuals, binded but not chained to one another, that they are free to grow and still develop as their own separate selves while being able to work connectively to serve their purpose, and that is to bring, let's say, a family into the world or even serve a better purpose into their community. For me, a perfect marriage would be sealed with satisfaction because, as what I have said earlier, I have a lot of plans and I have a lot of goals that I want to dream. Well, being in a chopstick relationship is what I have said before, that you're also free to grow and still develop. You would need to put a cap on it. You would have to go to a certain point and say, this is enough, that I am satisfied with what I've done for myself, and it's now time to focus on my family, to focus on my marriage. And I would like to end this short vlog by a quote from one of the songs in, again, Hamilton. It says, "Who lives, who dies, and who tells your story?" We are all here on this earth given God's time to serve our own purpose. And for me, our impact would be, what would we be leaving behind? What people would be talking about us? And for me, marriage is one of the things that would solidify our presence And for me, marriage is one of the things that would solidify our presence into this world. What kind of partner have we been? What kind of father will I be to my future children? And that is one thing that I'm really looking forward to. So I hope that with this short sit down talk, I have been able to inspire you guys also to think about a marriage and think about what your ideal perfect marriage life would be. Thank you so much for listening, guys, and I hope you guys have a great day.